do, wanna be a baller, shot caller, he's on the Impala. What's going on, people? What's going on, people, man? You got the 6-man combo coming to you live. Let's go. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It's your boy K Styles here with the 6-man combo on Thursday afternoon, and I'm joined by my partner in crime as usual over here, Mr. Mad Mike Sports, aka the Senator, is in the building, y'all. That's what decides.
I'm here.
He is here, y'all. He is what remains. The Reckoner is in your building. So before we go ahead and start the show, Mike, what do we give? What is the kickoff to the shows?
It's the real roll call.
DJ, hit it. I don't know. All right, so got the roll call coming up. Like I said, we're just gonna be waiting for a few more people to kick in here. But today, the first guy on the ballot is King Treyway. We got Fred Butts. We got Jammers, Big Ant, D. Coleman, and John Rozier. Now, if we wait for a few more bodies to get in here, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get that like button, subscribe button, share, and make sure you hit that notification as well for the 6-man convo. We definitely appreciate that as usual. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the music going. I'm gonna ask Mike, how we doing this afternoon, sir?
I'm better than Donald. Yeah, I went there. Bitches, ha.
You know what? That verdict actually intrigues me a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And I don't know what's going to be the end result of it, but I get this weird feeling that as much as everybody said that he got guilty, I feel like the shit ain't even gonna matter.
I mean, they don't care about themselves, so why the fuck should they care about somebody else?
Yeah,
and I'm talking about the voters. I'm talking about you, the people who looking right at us right now. A lot of you, not everybody, but most of the people that's sitting watching us right there, y'all won't give a shit no way. Why? You gonna say everybody crooks and you gonna vote for him because you like the way he told a joke? Oh my God, Donald Trump, he's petty just like me. Let's vote for him.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and I think the main thing that's going to be the contributing factor into all this is based on if this really going to affect his votes or not. Is the economy is fucked up, and it's been fucked up for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if everybody has same confidence that the Biden administration is going to get this shit right before everybody start living in cardboard boxes.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? The old man he gets the blame for the 4 years dude was in office. He gets all the blame for what the hell's going on right now. That's the crazy part.
I mean,
the economy was fine when old dude. I don't want to get into specifics, but when old dude that looked like me and you was in there, economy was fine. I'm just saying, it wasn't fine. It was all fine, but soon Mr. Other Dude gets in the office, yeah, and then you get Mr. Dude that's in office right now. He gets the blame for what the hell happened. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
All I know is this is gonna be a very interesting election. I'm gonna tell you that now. So we're gonna go ahead and DJ. We're gonna go ahead and cut it. Definitely appreciate that, because that is a very that like I said, that may be a topic of discussion for another show.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
We're not gonna do it.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We can, but we're not gonna do that.
Right. So, man, Mike, outside of that, man, how are we doing this evening, man?
Man, I'm pretty good. I have nothing to complain about, brother.
Well, nothing. I do. I got a lot to complain about.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let's break this down right quick. I'm listening to my music. My Spotify as usual. Listen to my album. I'm good. I'm fine. But when I get to my YouTube, I look at stuff. I'm looking at shorts and stuff like that. I heard one of the worst songs I have ever heard in my life. And you know what the bad part about it is? Mike, you know what the bad part about it was?
What's the bad part?
The song has been replaying in my head all day. As bad as it sounds.
Yeah, that happens a lot. It's always the dumbest songs that get stuck in your head.
But for those, I'm gonna give everybody some hope. The artist is called Master Oogway and Young Oogway. Yeah,
that even sounds horrible.
So, hey, look, man, this shit's gonna be very. Look. I'll explain the lyrics later. Let's get into the lyrics. This shit is killing me. But we got 2 topics tonight, people. We want to get up. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we do have 2 topics, but I want to kick this topic off first. This is a conversation that we normally have. We've been having. I think this is the 2nd year in a row we done had this conversation.
Really?
But this time we're going into a 2024 season for the Atlanta Falcons, where these 2 guys may be major, and I mean major contributors to the team's success in 2024. So I want to ask everybody that's watching, everybody that is tuning in and Mad Mike Sports, what were your thoughts on Clark Phillips and Demarcco Hellams in 2023?
Demarcco Hellams, Hitman Hellams. As far as Hellams is concerned, I thought it was incomplete. I do like what I saw from him. He oftentimes was in the right positions. You didn't see a lot of times him blown coverages or being in spots that um, he's always in the right position. And that's always a great thing for especially for safeties. If your safeties if they're not in the right spot, it can blow up the entire defense. Like it could literally be the difference in a field goal, touchdown, or an interception. All right. So I like the fact that when he got an opportunity to come in, um, he did his thing. So Helms is still incomplete as far as his career is concerned. Don't know where things are going to go, if he's going to receive a lot of time from what I'm hearing from Raheem. Um, and guys like Jesse Bates, they're saying he's so antsy, he's improving, but he wants to hit guys. He wants to punish guys. And that's always a good thing when you talk about your safeties. Clark Phillips, on the other hand, man, I think he got he played a whole lot better than the officials gave him credit for. I felt last year that he was getting called for nonsense, getting called and picked on for nonsense. He played a hell of a game a couple of times, but when you're new in the league, these damn officials, they like to try to teach you a damn lesson instead of just making the fucking calls. Not Aaron Hernandez, but Angel Hernandez. They like to try to teach you a lesson and make shit about them. And I thought he got picked on a lot in situations. I did say Aaron Hernandez.
Can I
Go
say one
ahead.
thing?
Go ahead.
Man, fuck Angel Hernandez. Go ahead.
That's bitch. He's a piece of crap. Yeah, so I really like what I'm seeing from Clark Phillips, man. The dude, he competes, and that's what you want from the DBs, guys that compete. Um, I hate the fact that guys like Mike Evans, these guys can push off, do whatever they want to do, and then you know the players who actually play good defense, they get punished because this is just the way Mike Evans plays. I don't give a shit. That's how he plays. I could care less about how he played. If it's a push off, it's a push off. Call it how it is. So I like Clark, man. This dude, he reminds me of a lot of Brent Grimes, where he just competes for guys of his size. He's very aggressive. He's alert. Um, I'm still not sure if I want him, tackling, because I just don't. Me, I want my corners to tackle, but I don't want them thinking they linebackers. Because AJ think he a damn AJ. For whatever reason, our damn tackles think they damn Ray Lewis or something. They be trying to knock people head off. Like, dude, you barely 200 pounds. What are you trying to truck? Why are you trying to hit stick a damn running back that's got you by 40, 50 pounds?
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, like you said, man, it's all you're right. We don't need our corners to be out here trying to blow folks up. Like you said, Clark Phillips and Demarcco Hellams did come along second half of the season when they needed them to, where guys were trying to find themselves and you had injuries all allure. Um, yeah, Clark Phillips. You said Brett Grimes. I give even better player that most football fans would know. And if you hadn't seen him, I definitely say you should check him out. And like I said, Clark Phillips reminded me of Antoine Winfield Sr., who was kind of the same size, and a lot of people kind of doubted But like you said, that he was a dog, and I think the mantra of Jimmy Lake's fast, physical, and free is going to set a different mindset for these guys going into year two. So, oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, Mike. What do you think about that phrase, fast, physical, and free? I think we kind of talked about it on the heavy hitters last night. I said we give the folks an opportunity for us to kind of recap what that meant.
Fast, obviously, you want speed and you want guys to play um, and have those, those attributes. Speed is always something that you want to play, but I think the thing too with fast and free, those two kind of go hand in hand. You want guys to play fast, you want them to think fast, you want them to be fast, but more importantly, you want them to think fast. Yeah, I know y'all remember the game Think Fast. When you play as a kid, you'll have something in your hand, and then your buddy he'll throw something at you, he'll throw a rock at you, he'll throw something in the air, and you got to catch it before it hit the ground or something like that. Think fast. So it's like you want your players to play it with the exact same um, mindset of just being able to think fast. And the physical part, I think that too. Like I said, the physical part, you always want to be, on top of it and show people like, look, you're gonna be in for a dog fight. So the fast, physical, and free, uh, kind of like your quarterback. You want these guys to understand what their assignment is, get to it quickly without hesitation.
Hmm. I'm gonna use a Bruce Lee. I'm gonna use a Bruce Lee term for what he just said. For the y'all that may not know what he just said, don't think, feel.
Feel.
It's
Yep.
like a finger pointing away towards the moon. That's exactly what that meant. If you're thinking, you fail.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to react. And as we know about Clark Phillips, like you said, even though he's on the smaller side of things, he is fearless, as I should say, a fearless individual, and it definitely will be to his advantage with Raheem Morris and Jimmy Lake here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, DeMarco Hellum, or as Falcon fans may call him, Hitman Hellams. Now, it's very interesting that we talked about Richie Grant and the struggles, the individual struggles that we've seen Richie Grant as far as coverages. We've seen him get beat on plays where Richie Grant was weak at. Shut up, phone. DeMarco Hellams was strong at. And I think this year's defense, and if we see the same productivity from Jesse Bates, as we all believe that will be the same thing, that combination with him and DeMarco Hellams is going to be the one that's going to that can set fire to this defense. And you could, cause for me personally, I believe Richie Grant actually plays better in the box or around the box more so than he did in the back third. And I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that, Mike. I know you've seen that quite a few times.
Yeah, I definitely did. Um, and that's kind of where it that's why I said it's like it's incomplete. Cause like I said, playing around the box, you got two guys that kind of specialize doing this exact same thing, not the same skill, not the same skills and abilities. I should say abilities. They don't have the same abilities, but they specialize around the box and in the middle of the field. So that's why I'm very intrigued to see how Hillams and and Richie Grant is going to kind of play together. So it's man, it's going to be interesting. It really is going to be an interesting year for the Falcons, man.
Okay. All right. So so going off of that and seeing what we've seen in 2023, and I ask everybody that's watching here as well, how do you feel about these two coming into 2024? Like, what is your prospects of the steps the steps that they may take in 2024? How confident are you?
I'm extremely confident. Um, reason why I'm extremely confident also is because of the linebacker play. I think the linebacker play and the safety play go hand in hand. Um, the Falcons can do a lot of intertwining or kind of mixing and matching with their safeties and linebackers. And that's why it's like I put out a short. And if you guys did not see last night's show on the Heavy Hitters live, okay,
Live.
live, we did Heavy Hitters live. But if you didn't see that, we kind of gave our thoughts on the linebackers and them having abilities to play inside outside. And when you have linebackers that have the ability to play inside and outside, that's what makes the defense so much better. You don't solely rely on one guy to be able to do one thing. And I think, you know, typically the safeties are a lot faster than the linebackers. So if you got a Richie Grant or you got a Hillams um, in the middle of the field or in the slot, they can get to spots, especially with offenses playing a lot more wide receivers in the middle of the field using speed. Because like if you look at how Miami uses Tariq Hill, they use him almost like a tight end. They just tell him to go in the middle of the field, run the seam routes or run drag routes. So they essentially use him like a tight end. But when you got guys that are so fast in the middle of the field, obviously they're gonna take away the linebacker. So when you got a guy like a Hitman Hillams that has the ability to stay with certain wide receivers, uh, and a lot of running backs coming out of the backfield, it makes the linebackers job that much easier because all they have to do is focus on helping the defensive line, and a lot of times you helping the defensive line just, not get double teamed by using those those faint blitzes in the middle of the field. So like a center may think that the linebacker is coming, but he ended up dropping out. You know what I'm saying, and helping. So or prevent dropping out to prevent them from doubling a defensive lineman. So these are the little small things. If you got a safety, if you have a safety that's fast, quick, he can really help the defensive line out because again, offensive linemen have to think twice about going and double teaming a Grady Jarrett or David Onyemata because they got to help out be the guy that pick up the blitz. So these are the things that you want from your safeties, man.
I love it. I love it. All right. So yeah, go ahead and see some of these comments. Like I said, uh, Damn, Kerry said, "I'll take that." Damn, True Fun offer wouldn't tackle shit. But that's the thing. Like I said, one thing I would say, they didn't really tackle well. but
Uh-uh.
but the thing about it was, they didn't give up. Outside of Robert Alford and some of the flags that he got, they really give up too many big plays. Problem with both of them, they just couldn't stay healthy worth a damn. And like you said, they didn't
Uh-huh.
tackle worth a damn, but they couldn't stay healthy. AJ problem was he tried to be too damn physical, and that's how he gave up.
Yeah, I don't want my corners tackling. Look, I want you to be not afraid to tackle, but if you worried about your corners tackling, some shit going like something ain't right. Something ain't right if you worried about your corners consistently tackling. You want your corners to be physical. You know, you want them to arise to the occasion when time permits. But if you worried about your corners consistently tackling, yeah, you got problems. You got a lot of problems.
So would that be more of a pass rush problem if your corners is tackling like that?
Hell yeah, because if your corner's tackling, that means they like your edge guys, they're not doing their job as far as setting the edge. Um, and the D line is not doing a good job of penetrating. So again, if you worried about your damn corners tackling, something ain't right.
That is a big fact. Um, Jerry,
It's not necessarily a pass rush, it's penetration. See, pass rush is a fancy word for sacks. You want penetration, you want pressures. You don't want pass rush, you want penetration. Because if you focus on pass rush, you're thinking about sacks. If you're thinking about if you thinking about pressures, you just focus on beating your guy. I want guys that just gonna worry about beating their guy. If you get too caught up in getting sacks, you end up being like Hassan Reddick. He not even thinking about, he's not even thinking about getting, stopping the run. And that's why his ass got traded because he all he wanted to do is focus on getting sacked. He ain't look that man running from top. Look, he ain't trying. He's a edge guy. He's an edge guy. He's not even thinking about trying to tackle anybody because he's trying to get a sack.
so what you said that is he a stat? You said Hassan Reddick is a stat chaser.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
D. Coleman, shut the hell up. I knew he was gonna come with the bullshit. Look,
You need Jesus.
Brian People said gap control. Juan said, if your corners are tackling all the time, your front seven ain't worth pieces of
Where?
paper.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to think. Was there a point in time that we had physical corners that you could remember? Remember.
Not necessarily. Like all the defense that we had. I mean, besides that brickhead Dante
Devontae
Robinson,
Robinson. We go
that's
right
pretty
into
much
that,
it.
and we not doing that. Yeah, we not finna start that.
Mm-mm. No, we're not. Y'all need Jesus.
Question. I'm glad you brought that name up, Dante Robinson. When Dante Robinson was with the Houston Texans, we kind of knew him as a guy that was kind of physical in a sense. But what was it about the Atlanta Falcons? Do you think why this motherfucker went on a kamikaze mission? Why do you think that is?
No way he went on a kamikaze mission.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause like you said, concussions all the time. Uh, trying to play NFL blitz out there.
I'm gonna be. I honestly, I think it's bad coaching that time. It's a bad mentality. Like I said, I like, especially when you think about what the cornerback position is. Did anybody say anything about Chris McAllister? Oh my God, Chris McAllister, he's such a good tackler. Who the hell ever said that about Deion Sanders? Who the hell ever said that about Darryl Green? Cornelius Williams. You don't remember them guys for tackling.
We know Aeneas Williams was the one that ended Steve Young's career. We know that
Mm-hmm.
much.
Mm-hmm. We know that, but that like when you like you want your corner to be able to do it. You know, you want them to not be afraid of it. But like I said, when that becomes a major part of his game, yeah, then I think that's probably more than anything. You know why he relied heavily on his tackling is because his coverage skills were lacking.
Mm, mm. Goes back to what we talked about last night. Coaching, being able to read the room.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's an interesting topic. So for the closing arguments on this topic, are we expecting great strides from these two in year two? Just to sum it all up.
I am. I think they're gonna really have a nice rotation within a secondary. We got a lot of secondary guys. Jimmy Lake, obviously Raheem is a guy that started out as a DB guy. And then you got Jerry Gray. Like we got a lot of DB guys, so it's like I expect them to make a major uh, uh, stride forward or improvement this year. I don't think it's even a doubt.
Right. Hey man, Lance Schulters is another one. A lot of folks forget.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
forget about
Mm-hmm.
that one right there. And that damn show's gonna help Hellams on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go ahead and get to this next topic. We got a few people in here. See y'all talking about holes and shit like that. Now we're not gonna go down that road. So
Mm-mm.
we got a
Not
we,
absolutely not.
we got a second topic for the night, but I want to do it a little bit differently. Um, the conversation about Matt Ryan and why is it so divisive here in the spaces of the Atlanta Falcons. But what I want to do with this one, because we kind of talk about it all the time. Hold on. We go ahead and do this right quick. Um oh my god. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I had this copy. Thank you. Oh, there you go. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this, man.
Mm-mm.
I want to hear y'all thoughts on this on
Mm-mm.
the divisive topic. So we got the link in the stream. Hold on. We go ahead and let me go ahead and pin this right quick for y'all. So for those that may be just coming in, wait a minute, what the hell? Okay, okay, my phone was acting funny right quick. So what we're gonna do is No, I'm not finna enter my own stream. What the hell is we doing? Okay. We gonna pin the comment at the top. I want to get y'all takes on it. Why do
Spaghetti.
why do you believe that the Matt Ryan conversation is divisive? So as we waiting on maybe a couple people come on and give their thoughts on this, we will read a few more comments. Uh, I'm not reading no comments about wrong hole. I ain't doing that, y'all.
No, we don't
Uh,
do diddy things around here.
but D Coleman here said the defense as a whole is a big I don't know for me. I'm hopeful, but it's a lot of new young players we're going to be counting on. And that's what happens when you have a young team. All right, let's see. Yeah, man. Don to Cyberman Rob. Shut up, dude. We ain't calling that man no goddamn Cyberman. What's wrong with you? Oh man. Hey, long time no see. Long time no see.
Man, don't say hey to this bitch. You gonna act all brand new, disappearing on folks and shit. The hell with you, Jay?
What's going on, man? What's going on with you?
What's up, everybody? Here, Jamerus 58 Gilliam has finally made his return back.
He came in her all arrogant and shit. Hey, this like, what the hell?
Hey
No,
man,
I mean,
he doing good things. He having good things happening to him up there, man. You gotta let him live. What's going on, man? Long time, man. How you doing, man?
fantastic. And Mike just ripped me up the plastic. You're right. I have
What's going on, bro?
Well, okay. Well, here's my thing about this definitive Matt Ryan thing. I was a proud Ryanite, okay?
Okay.
So I've been so defensive about him ever since that Cardinals game, where he threw 5 interceptions, and we still end up winning that game. And that's where the split gotten stronger ever since that game. So, it just gotten to that point where they want to compare him as a ringless Brett Favre, because Brett Favre is still the lead of all-time interceptions thrown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's that, and the fan base is thirsty for that Lombardi, along with me. So that's why it's so definitive, and since Matt Ryan had his 14 years, with this logo behind his, so it's like that, and ever since losing to the 49ers, hosting the NFC Championship, we've been saying it's time for a change. Not me in particular. I'm just talking about us. We've been trying to get that change going. So, but that's why it's so definitive. And and also as a former proud Desbian.
Hey, look.
Yeah,
Hey.
Kiara, she love that. She love that
I
one.
was happy with the transition, because I thought bridging from Mariota to Ritter was going to be a real thing. So, but we all know how that went. So, yeah.
I mean, hey, look. I'm about to say, ain't no shame for you to say that. And this is kind of like the conversation that actually kind of goes into it as well, because it's like it's like you have multiple sides of people that may not be a fan of this guy, but you may be a fan of this guy. But the problem is you're a fan of the team in itself.
Yeah.
And like you said, with Matt Ryan, is the split's been there really since 2008, where like you said, a ringless.
Oh
Brett
no,
Favre.
I'm not gonna disagree with the facts you speak, because you're right. I'm just saying it gotten stronger.
Yeah.
That year that he threw 5 picks and we still
Right.
won that game against the Cardinals. Yeah, it
Right.
just gotten stronger.
Right.
Because we all miss Mike Vick. It happened since that split been there since he been drafted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, and William, hold on, we're gonna bring you on here in a second. So my question to you is, where we're talking about expectations, and we're talking about the expectations of everybody have for Matt Ryan. We talk about the expectations that are gonna be different based on who the guy is. Now, do you believe, first of all, since you had, hold on, before I get to that question, let me get to this question. How do you feel about the quarterback situation right now? I don't think anybody had an opportunity to get your thoughts on that.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I was, when we drafted Penix, I was outraged at first, but I had to take time to settle down and understand what what our front office was trying to do, because it looked like Arthur Blank was like, what the hell? Because that's what it looked like to me. Like, what the hell are y'all doing?
Right.
Because, but for the past 5, I'm a fan of the defensive side of the ball anyway. So for the past 5 seasons, I've been saying, let's get us a pass rusher. But I was outraged. I will admit that. But now, as I got the time to settle down and think about it, we needed to do some proper transition. So we needed a new franchise QB. We only signed Kirk Cousins for 4 years. Regardless of how much we paying this guy and how much he's getting guaranteed, we're talking about 4 years. We're really trying to truly transition from Matt Ryan. He put in 14 years as a Falcon. Understand what I'm saying? So we really haven't done that yet. We've been we had a head coach that's doing a whole bunch of questionable play calls, if he really is making these play calls, and no QB coach. You know what I'm saying? So this transition, the quarterback situation, as of right now, I'm good. I'm okay, because I understand. I'm understanding the progress that Terry Fontenot is trying to do. Okay, because we're winning now. We're trying to win now with Kurt, and we're trying to win for the future with Penix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I find it very interesting, and I'm gonna get with, but I'm gonna say this. I find it very interesting that in order to make the transition, you're literally bringing in the quarterback in which Matt Ryan was compared to. That's very interesting.
Hey.
It was destiny, y'all.
I mean, everything is interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see one of the reasons why I say I on the back of my head I don't like it is because now I can't pick Kirk Cousins in my fantasy football team no more. Because everybody and their mama gonna get him. I done had Kirk Cousins as a starting fantasy.
Everybody.
Hey, one thing I would take from our former coach that I do agree with, I'd say fuck fantasy football. That's one thing I'm gonna agree with Arthur Smith.
Right. Because you know how funny, you know how interesting that is. At fantasy football, I've had Kirk Cousins as a fantasy football quarterback since 2014.
Oh, really? Okay.
Always putting up the numbers. Now everybody their mama want him. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? What's going on with what's happening?
Speak now, forever hold your peace, brother.
Trick Willie.
That's about Matt Ryan position?
Yeah.
Basically, man, Raheem Morris, he basically said in the media, they trying to build the future in the moment right now. They trying to get Michael Penix Jr. to develop how Kirk Cousins doing, like watch him get in the study room and create plays and stuff like that. Because we never had a quarterback developing when we had Arthur Smith as our head coach, we never had the plan. So with Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ritter, we just never had a true competition and never so like Desmond Ritter had to be a quarterback, and Arthur Smith kind of felt him on that, and that would go with coaching staff and coaches. So that's what I was basically saying, and
Okay. Okay. Kind of went out
that's
there.
basically what I got to say.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go off of what you said about the not really like I said, not really having the quarterback, the coach not really having the plan, kind of like thinking that okay, I want to run the football and I want us to be a defensive team, but not really have a plan in that position in itself. Do you believe that that's why Raheem Morris made the conscientious effort to be bringing in a lot of these quarterback coaches to kind of right the wrongs of the past of Arthur Smith? That's what you believe?
Absolutely. Raheem Morris knew that when he came in the job, he said, I want to be in this position and they didn't have a quarterback. So that let you know that Raheem Morris is trying to hold everybody accountable. And Arthur Smith didn't have that leadership in his team, man. And he just, like I said, like the defense carried us all year round. It just, we had bad quarterback play and game management, not making adjustments on game situation. When it comes to football, you got to have a game plan. And I don't think Arthur Smith never prepared the team, and we had the wrong office coordinator, like Dave Ragoon and them. I feel like Arthur Smith was a yes man type head coach. He never had discipline in them and stuff like that. Be hard on your players if they're not doing their job the right way. So I just think Arthur Smith never showed us nothing. He was like a rah guy. He want to be like a Bill Belichick because his ego. So that cost him his job. So with that moving forward, man, Raheem Morris, man, is all about what he's trying to do. He's trying to tell us to win the South, and you never know we can get to the Super Bowl. Everybody play the cards right.
That's my motto. That's my motto. I don't give a fuck about none of them records. I don't give a
Yeah,
damn about none of that seat, none of that schedule shit. Win the damn South. That's
yeah,
all I
win the
need to do.
division. Yep,
Win the damn South.
yep.
That's how I am. All right. So
I'm out. I'm out though, man. I'm being the back. Listen to y'all though, man. I will be there in July the 13th. So one
okay.
love, man. I be in the
Uh,
background.
all
Yes,
right, we
sir.
appreciate it. We
All
appreciate
right,
it.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
all
it.
right.
All right. So Jam, you still there, man?
I,
Yeah, I'm
Jay,
still here.
okay. I was like, Jay did. He shut the hell. He thought about, I thought y'all had Dominique Foxworth though. Boy, you don't get on.
man, come on, man. He too Hollywood for us.
I'm still
Exactly.
here.
He don't.
Okay.
He done got to touch ESPN, so you know he ain't touching us.
Right. Wait, whoa. We wanna pause, nigga, pause. but
Pause.
but since we've already talked about Matt Ryan thing, I want to get your thoughts on the first topic, Clark Phillips, DeMarco Hellams. What's your thoughts for them going into 2024, man?
If they still on the roster, that means Raheem Morris believes in them. That's all I got to say about that because, like y'all mentioned earlier, he was a DB's coach, remember,
Mm-hmm.
and he was solid at it. And when he was our interim head coach after we gave Dan Quinn the pink slip,
Yeah.
nah 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 nah, hey, goodbye. Mm-hmm. He did pretty good. He did fairly well as our interim head coach. So, and you know, our secondary wasn't too discouraged about that. He was still competing at the best level he could. So, look, I'm down with Raheem Morris of what he got planned for our secondary because I'm expecting us, due to his history, due to his success what he has been doing as of late, I expect us to be top 5 in interceptions. Okay, I expect us. That's my expectation.
Okay. I like that. So that means for them to be top 5 in interceptions. Now we're talking about a whole nother conversation because as we talk about top 5 of interceptions, now that comes down to them trenches now. You what
Oh
you
yeah, you read my comment earlier.
Mhm.
This is all
I
about the
seen that.
trenches. Yeah.
I seen that. He said Zach Harrison, Brandon Doylis,
Mm-hmm.
uh Rocco. I'm still trying to get used to saying that name.
I
Ruke.
I just go I just say
Oh,
Yeah. Hopefully that's what the opposing offensive coordinators are saying.
forget them.
Yes.
And Southside here said it was still hilarious that they fired Arthur Smith at exactly 12:01. Yeah, I mean that took me off guard. The fact that the motherfucker got fired literally 1 minute after midnight. But that's the thing, you got expectations, man. And essentially what that really showed was Arthur Smith lost the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And because coaches don't get fired 1 minute after midnight unless some bad shit like literally happened.
You gotta
Still,
be able to keep the locker room once they feel like the locker room and the players are no longer feeding into what you're selling. It's like what's the point of keeping you around?
Okay, so is that like the same situation of Dan Quinn getting fired before the season over
No,
with?
Dan Quinn just that just he just kind of uh
that was building up over time.
yeah, it was just a matter of like you just overstayed your time here. And
Uh-oh.
he should have been fired long before he actually got fired.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
because you got to think he had the win. See, with Dan Quinn, 2016 and 2017 bought him another 3 years. Let's
Mm-hmm.
be honest with
And he should have been fired after 17.
Right.
you. Now they, like I said, they were at least gonna give him 18. Like you said, 19. I can kind of agree with you on that. 17, I think that probably would have been too
No,
soon.
the reason why I'm saying that is because you didn't like he should have been fired because he didn't add to his coaching staff. He let so many guys go. That's
Uh,
ego. So
uh,
he didn't add to the team. So when you're not adding to the team, you're essentially putting the onus on yourself when you, for one, the staff, you let guys walk away, some good offensive guys. A lot of these guys are head coaches right now that was on our staff. So again, this is why he should have been gone. I don't give a dang about whether or not a guy got us to the Super Bowl in 16. Why? Because that's 16. When
Mm-hmm.
you let all the guys that help you build that staff offensively and defensively walk and you bring in nothing, he brought in nothing. He didn't help his coaching staff at all. He didn't bring any guys in the trenches. We let so many guys in the trenches walk away. He should have been good. And then on top of that, the guy that helped build the defense in itself, y'all let him walk away too, and Scott Pioli. So it's so many things that happen where I say, he could have spoken up for Scott Pioli, but he did. He could have spoken up for Steve Sarkisian because Steve Sarkisian wasn't as bad as people think he was. He was actually much better than we was. The offense, as far as the yards is concerned, it was pretty much the exact same. Offensively, almost the exact same thing. But like when you don't have a defense that get sacks and they not getting turnovers and you're not getting that ball back, you don't have as many opportunities to score a touchdown.
And on top of that, that's not a good look when you're a defensive-minded head coach.
It's not.
And then we had so many third and forevers being converted. That's not a good look. Yeah.
The Amber Rose Silky Honda Slut Walk defense. Lord, there was some times that made me cry.
Man, look.
Man.
I was checking between my legs because I was crying so goddamn much.
When you constantly look, I'm gonna let y'all know that maybe may not have witnessed that, but when you have teams on a weekly basis converting on 3rd and 20s on a weekly
3rd and
basis,
20. Look,
that's
I ain't never cried so much in my damn life. I was crying the whole damn. I'm talking about the whole damn year. Just like, bro, are we freaking kidding me?
I wish I was
Another.
crying
It's
because I
3rd and
had
20
a fit
something.
of rage. I was I was having a fit. I almost broke something. And I wish
That's what
at
I
least
mean
when I
by
cry,
crying and whining. Yeah, that's what I mean.
at least when I cry, I just sit there, nothing get broken. But I was in a fit of rage. Like, why is he still here?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh my bad. I was looking at something right quick. Let's see, touchdowns, turnovers.
Yeah, the
But
difference with Steve Sarkisian, he wasn't throwing back, back in the end zone phase to fullbacks. That's the difference between them two.
Mm-hmm.
and also the problem with Sarkisian was our run game was awful that year.
It wasn't awful, but it wasn't effective. Because again, the rushing numbers were damn near identical. It wasn't effective. When we needed to run the ball, we couldn't get big numbers. We couldn't get that conversion. The numbers were damn near identical. The offensively, the numbers were damn near identical. Matt Ryan, the running game, all of that. But the thing is, we scored touchdowns with our running game. We didn't score touchdowns with our running game. The effectiveness of the running game wasn't as good as Kyle's. And that's the thing. That's the thing with good offensive coordinators. They know how to call certain plays and get people the ball uh, when we need it most. And that's what greatness is. That's what makes the great offensive play callers good play callers. Because we got. I mean, how many times have we seen your boy Dirk Cutter have Matt Ryan over 4,000 yards? The offense over, we're running the ball for over 1,200, 1,300 yards, but we couldn't score with a crap. So it's the effectiveness of said calls that separates the good from the elite, and that's why Andy Reid is such a great coach. Is because he scored touchdowns. His teams are effective when you need it most.
Oh, fun fact about Andy Reid, that's T.O.'s favorite coach ever.
Mm.
That's Terrell Owens' favorite coach in his career
Look,
ever.
they know how to look. Any wide receiver get the ball, and he's effective. Look, he not gonna have no. He never said anything bad about Andy Reid like that. It was all he always won at Donovan McNabb.
T.O. played in the Super Bowl with a broken leg. That tells you
Mm-hmm.
everything you need to know right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think T.O. would have did that for any other coach except for Andy Reid.
That's right.
But that whole situation with T.O. and Donovan McNabb was some petty shit. And like you said, I know everybody kind of painted T.O. to be kind of the bad guy, but then when you kind of
Mm-hmm.
get into it, it was really Donovan McNabb that
Donovan McNabb. Mm-hmm.
it was Donovan McNabb.
This is my team. You can't play on my team.
I've met somebody who actually met Donovan McNabb. He said that he was an asshole back in high school. So,
Oh, he was. Yeah,
I,
that's true.
yeah,
Yeah, I
McNabb
heard
from
several people say
Chicago,
that.
so I believe him. So I believe him.
Exactly. I'm about to say, man, how you go? How like I said, how you gonna have how you have the best wide receiver you've ever played with, and then want him out because he was more popular than you?
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
don't
was
get.
all about the popularity. He
Yeah,
became a Philly favorite there, and he couldn't take it.
I'm sorry, man. Think about that city too. It's just like Atlanta. If you have a following or a media following like To did, you're gonna be loved.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
all right, people that's watching right now, we can go ahead and take some questions. Like I said, we go let my boy Jammers, he gonna answer a couple questions that y'all put out there as well. But kind of getting on that second topic is the like for me, the conversation about Matt Ryan is always going to be divisive for reasons outside of football. I mean, it's just simply just based on who you talk to, and it's kind of an unfortunate thing because as a fan of the Atlanta Falcons, you're always going to support the players that's on the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
That's what being a fan of the Atlanta Falcons is.
That's true. I mean, look, I'm gonna support whoever's starting under center. They're gonna have my full support from from Chris Chandler to Byron
Doug,
Leftwich to
Doug Johnson,
Doug
Kirk
Johnson.
Kitna.
You're gonna have my full support. I don't care who you is. Just get
Joey
us some
Harris.
dubs.
Right, 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 right.
Yes.
And I think with how they constructed this team, and the one thing that I will give Terry Fontenot a lot of credit for, I would say Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith for is regardless on how the Arthur Smith situation ended, they built they helped construct a foundation that makes the transition actually a lot easier than I think this team has ever seen.
Hmm.
But Tabro here got a question. Said, how do y'all feel about Tyler being left off the top 32 running backs in the league? Jam, you want to go ahead and hit that first? How you feel about that? I ain't even know that.
Oh, that's news to me too, Ty, bro. I didn't know, but now that I got it from you, you're the first person I got that from. I feel that he's gonna fly under the radar next season. Now that now that Cordell Patterson is not going to join us next season, he's going to have chance for some reps, and he's going to lower the boom like he did his rookie season because he had all them yards lowering the boom. He don't do what he don't do what Bijan do. Bijan you know shakes and jukes the checks off your Nikes while while Tyler Algier just go ahead and lay the boom. He makes you eat his shoulder pads. So
Right.
he's gonna fly under the radar next season. But if he's not, out of the 32, then he's gonna be running all over the place. Now he's gonna have some opportunities because he's not bad. He wasn't if he wasn't hurt last season. Was he hurt last season?
Who?
Algier.
No, no.
No, no.
No, then okay, well then he's gonna be all right. I think the issue when if he did, and Ty Bro said so, I guess is because of the lack of reps, because Bijan was getting all those reps at the time, and that's pretty much it. So if it came out of the article yesterday.
Yeah,
PFF.
I'm actually looking at it right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and list it off to you. Okay, so
yeah,
number one is Christian McCaffrey, of course. Nobody's
mm-hmm.
surprised at that.
Yeah,
Number two is Derrick Henry. Three is Jonathan Taylor. I don't Okay. Nick Chubb, number 4. Of course, he was hurt last year, so I'm not going to count that against him. Bijan Robinson, 5. Saquon Barkley, 6. Brees Hall, 7. Aaron Jones, 8. Jahmyr Gibbs, 9. Josh Jacobs, 10. Travis Etienne, 11. Kenneth Walker, the 3rd, 12. Raheem Mostert, 13. Tony Pollard, 14.
I mean, this is a sad part right here, kid. This is a sad part. Let me read the bottom.
Why is this name up before Joe?
Let me read the bottom. Let me read the bottom half. Let me read the bottom half, y'all.
Oh God.
Zamir White, Gus Edwards, Devin Singletary, Austin Keller, Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, Chuba Hubbard. Joe Mixon, Rashard White for fucking Tampa Bay. Get the fuck out of here. All right, yeah, let me see. This is why you don't listen to anything PFF number, because they're up here goddamn using fucking trigonometry equations to goddamn. Man, get out of here with this bullshit. I know what the fuck my eyes see when they talk about that. Rashard White doesn't do a damn thing against the Falcons, but you trying to tell me that he's better than a Tyler Algier? Boy, get out of here. Y'all need to put them fucking them geometry what you call them damn things that you do the geometry with? Put them at points.
Calculators out your ass.
Yeah. Take the calculators out your ass. Get the fuck out of here. Stop listening to the PFF, y'all. Don't listen to PFF. That's a bunch of nerds with a bunch of calculators that don't know shit about anything but numbers. That's all they do.
And the fact that Tony Pollard came up before Joe Mixon, that lets you know not just to leave it alone. Just leave PFF alone.
Leave that shit alone. Don't even think about it. Zamir White, yeah. Hey, get out of here. Devin Singletary. You trying to tell me that Devin Singletary better than Tyler? Man, get out of here.
Tony Pollard in
Rashard White. Rashard, we're talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who had one of the worst running games in the damn in the league. You gonna tell me that he all right. Yeah, okay.
Let me see something. I'm gonna think into the mind of a PFF nerd. Hold on. Let me see. Tyler Algier. Okay. Damn. He rushed for more yards. He rushed for more yards than I thought he did last year.
Who?
Tyler Algier.
No, I did the numbers yesterday on the live. I already know that bullshit.
I guess he didn't have enough spectacular wow plays enough for something. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know why he say that.
Man, he just wasn't. Look, he wasn't Drake enough for them. That's all that was.
Drake.
BBL Drizzy. Yeah.
Y'all got any more questions in the comment section? Y'all got any more questions?
Oh man. D. Coleman says under 25 catches for Charlie Warner.
Under. Too many offensive weapons is not going to that. I'll say about 20, if that.
He'll get close to it, but I don't see 25. If he gets 25, that means Bijan Robinson ain't gonna get as many catches
right
on him. And we know how some of y'all may have bitched and moaned about him not getting any rushing. Lord have mercy. So yeah, I say
owners be ruthless, man. I swear.
That's kind of one of the reasons why I kind of ignore him most of the time. But it's kind of hard to do so because fantasy football is kind of and with this whole deal with the gambling and all this, it's I hate it. But look like we ain't got too many more questions coming in here, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Chad, man, you wanna go ahead and get your final thoughts for the day?
Regardless of the split, the divisive of Matt Ryan, everybody, no matter what side you're on, you cannot deny that Matt Ryan is a future Hall of Famer. Boom. That's my thoughts. That's my final thoughts.
Okay. What you got, Mike?
Damn, I ain't got nothing to say. Shit, that's the first thing.
Damn,
I ain't got nothing. No, I'm just bullshitting. Y'all know I always got. Y'all know I got. Y'all know I always got something to say.
He always got to play up to the theatrics.
Nah, man, look. Stop letting these coward ass content creators dictate how good and how bad these players are because they just don't like them. Right? Give these guys an opportunity to prove their worth. These guys haven't been. Look, we know that for the most part in the NFL, that coaching is severely lacking the basics, and we're slowly getting back to the basics as far as developing these quarterbacks the proper way. We need to develop an O-line. We need to develop a running game. So we're getting back to that. And for another thing too, outside of that, man, stop letting these content creators all over, not just in Atlanta. We're talking about all over. Stop letting them dictate how good guys are. But this is the most thing. This is the most important thing. I'm gonna give D-Led a shout out for winning an award, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. These dudes get national respect for doing absolutely nothing for Atlanta. What the fuck has he ever done for the Atlanta Falcons? Every time something go down, we don't hear nothing. We don't hear him on ESPN. We don't hear him on the radio. What he doing? He's down in the Atlanta Falcons. He's never on their side. But he's always in the media, always in the news for saying or asking dumbass questions like, what do you think about you're sitting on the bench behind Kirk Cousins? What the fuck do you think, you stupid bastard? The fuck he gonna do? He gonna sit there and take it. You asking dumbass questions like that, knowing what the damn what the answer gonna be. But we got guys like Darrell Mooney that fans need to know more about. Nobody really knows him. You're not asking them questions. You're not asking questions about Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. Everybody forgot about Bijan Robinson. You don't hear him ask questions about Bijan Robinson. Hey, bro, you sure you can get that 2,000 yards like you said earlier? No, they don't give a damn about that. He getting awards for being a fucking media stooge for ESPN. Let's keep that fucking real. So congratulations for your national award for being the whatever the fuck the power forward media of America, whatever the fuck that shit is. All right. Thank you. Congratulations, D. No good for shit led. Okay, so fuck D led. Fuck the national media. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers who don't really give nothing. They don't give a damn about this Atlanta Falcons. He up here getting fucking national awards, but you can't write a fucking article to say why a guy like Jesse Tuggle ain't in the Hall of Fame. You can't write a fucking article about why Tommy Nobis ain't in the Hall of fucking Fame. So fuck D-Lid and fuck that award and fuck all that big power forward Writers of America bullshit, whatever the fuck it is, okay? So excuse the fuck out of me for having this little rant, okay? Piece of shit ass writer getting awards for fucking what the fuck he getting? Sound like a goddamn treasure troll.
I wish Juan was in here right now, so he can give his commencement speech. But
Oliver, you can suck you can suck an olive oil nut off of a goddamn horse's back, okay? Oh, y'all really be hating. I wish y'all would just let us be great.
Hold on.
Who the hell? Who is he talking about? Is he talking about us?
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's talking about the media. Because if he talking about the media, I apologize. But if you're talking about the media, I apologize. All right.
Hold on. Well, okay. I'm trying to. Okay, so
I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. I'm kind of confused by that.
Yeah. We gotta get the context of it.
Yeah.
Let's get the context of it.
All y'all really be hating. I wish y'all would just let us be great.
I don't know if you're talking about the media or not. Hold on. We need some context on that.
Yeah, I didn't need some.
Are you part of the media?
Yeah, like
Oliver, you part of the media?
No, I tried to call him Oliver, but Oliver slipped out. Look, y'all know how I am when I'm in that mode. Any damn thing can come out. Look, it slipped out, man.
You said hey. I don't know what they talking about, but
yeah.
But
they be, I guess he talking about it. Look, I'll just apologize right off the rip, just because. All right.
The thing about it, like I said, Oliver, you might be new over here, but when you make comments like that, you gotta have some context
behind it. Yeah, because if I don't get you, they gonna get you.
And trust me, these folks over here is ruthless. You better have some context behind it.
I believe you talking about the media. I'm assuming talking about the media.
Off for no reason. That's the funny part about it. Well, we did have a reason. Fuck D-Led, but
it's still fuck D-Led though.
But I'm gonna close it out like this, man. Young team. There's some higher expectations coming into this season. Raheem Morris, Zach Robinson, Jimmy Lake are putting proper people around these players to try to get the best out of them. And we're not talking about just other teammates, but we're talking about coaches, we're talking about mentors, we're talking about all that stuff. And that's always one of the most underrated aspects of putting together a winning team is having the right coaches. You got six coaches dealing with quarterbacks. You got 8 coaches dealing with DBs. You got 3 to 4 coaches with O-line. You got 4 or 5 coaches D-line. So these players about to get every aspect of every detail of all the playbook. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, man, 6-man combo. Remember, 6:05 p.m. Hey, Jam, I got one question. Do you like this show being at 6 o'clock now?
Oh, yeah. You know, I work third shift, so I'll be like, damn, y'all burning my battery. Because I be having my Ray-Cons on listening, and then when Noah be on, he be in the late hours, and I'm like, okay, look, I need a portable charger because I work at a warehouse. If I go too far, the Ray-Con's gonna be separated from. I was like, okay, I need a portable charger here. So, but I do like y'all schedule. Yep, and I was taken aback that Champagne Confessions moved to a new time as well, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that too.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So everything's all right. Look, change is good, And whatever, and if you don't like the change, just adjust to it. If not, then move on. That's all I got to say about that. And I'm not just talking about dealing with AFN, period. I'm talking about any aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? That's just life.
Exactly. If you don't adjust, you'll fall by the wayside. So we appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, we're gonna give y'all evening.
I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all know I don't like apologizing. Goddamn it.
Chris did here busting out laughing for no damn reason. She's just sitting here busting out laughing. So if this was the regular season, we'd tell you, okay, go ahead and prepare yourself for Thursday night football and the Ladybirds at AFN. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
No.
We are here to stay.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Dig it.
You ain't got to go home.
No.
You got to get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. Oh, I fucking, you know what? No, I'm not going to make y'all go through that suffering. Deuces.
Later.
He gonna make me go through it. I
was about to read out the Master Oogway lyrics I told y'all about.
Oh, my God.
Come on, man.